Senedd Group UKIP.
Leader of the UKIP Group, Neil Hamilton.
End of the year, it's time when we can look back the last 12 months on what we've achieved or not, as the case may be. And I wonder if the First Minister can, in all candour, tell us today what he thinks the greatest failure of his government has been. Would it be in schools, where the PISA results have shown that Wales is ranked worst in the UK yet again? Would it be in the health service, where half our health boards are either in special measures or targeted intervention? Or would it be more widely in poverty in Wales, because having been second from the bottom of the income table of the nations and regions of the United Kingdom when Labour came to power nearly 20 years ago, now we are actually at the bottom of the heap?
Well, we have seen household poverty decrease in Wales, actually. We just had the latest figures, the first time in many, many years. We see what happens with social care in England and the crisis that exists there, and we've seen health spending in Wales increase over the years. We've seen the same with education. But he asks me a fair question, and I'll give him a fair answer. What is the greatest failure? The greatest failure, as far as this government is concerned, is to see him opposite me asking questions in this chamber.
Well, I'm grateful for the compliment, even though it's only implied. But as regards education, the PISA report says that 21% of students at the age of 15 can't read well enough to participate effectively and productively in life. The 23% can't solve problems routinely faced by adults in their daily lives because they can't count. And this is the fourth set of PISA results in which Wales has performed worse than anywhere else in the United Kingdom. Only Wales and Scotland, Wales and Scotland are the only parts of the UK to have gone backwards in the last decade. Isn't that the real failure of his government?
True if you compare the figures over the last 3 years, though we know there are challenges. And I remind the Leader of UKIP what the OECD have said, and that is that Wales is on the right track, that we should stay with what we are doing, that we're going in the right direction and we will see improvements in the future. We're seeing it with GCSE results, we're seeing it with A-level results. What the OECD have said is that they would not be supportive of selective education. I know that's a major policy plank for his party, but OECD don't support that. They see that as making it even more difficult for children from poorer backgrounds to succeed in education. They don't support the policy that he advocates.
Well, we'll return to this, no doubt, in due course, but without wishing to spoil the genial asperity of our weekly exchanges, can I compliment him on the style and finesse, the skill and dexterity with which he occasionally answers my questions and more often swerves around them. And to say that after many years in a similar position in politics, he compares very well with all the opponents that I've had across the dispatch box, and I wish him all the best for the next year, and I hope his government is more successful than it has been in the last.
He has, through those words, probably undermined my position amongst my own group more than any other over the past few months and years, but I'll take his words at face value and wish him the compliments of the season as well. And of course, I'm sure that all members look forward to crossing swords in this chamber for many, many months and years to come.